Hey everybody, back again. Uh, yeah, that was real footage of me going to the grocery store, and wow, it's been a while since I've done any updates, but the world's changed quite a bit, so I thought might as well jump back on the YouTube and start doing my videos. So anyway, man, where to even start? Things are crazy. So I had started doing videos back in the fall when I had quit my job and was working on starting a business, which is why I'm called the failed entrepreneur. Lived to my name. The business I was working on didn't really take off. Maybe for the best, I don't know. And so I ended up going back into my regular profession, which was education. And because that was a full-time job, didn't have time to do regular updates like I had liked. Not that anybody was watching, but with all the corona madness, my school, like everyone else, is shut down and transitioning to remote learning. And so I have a lot more free time now to make videos and do things, and that's kind of like all I'm been doing this week is uploading and recording lessons. So I figure why not take a break from all the craziness and vent a little, I guess, or relax with these YouTube updates. So anyway, that's what has been going on with me, and a lot of craziness, like I said, going on. So it is March 27th, 2020 as I record this. And we're probably about a week and a half proper into this whole social distancing, sequestering, quarantining. Luckily, I guess I had kind of seen it coming. I got hooked by all that corona news back around like Christmas when word was first coming out of China that there's this pretty gnarly virus that was going around. So just keeping track of that, kind of only a matter of time that it was going to make its way to the United States. So for a long time, I kind of felt like Chicken Little, telling everybody that you better watch out, this thing is coming, and we're not ready. It could be really, really bad. So I already stocked up on the toilet paper and the towels and a little bit of food here and there. So luckily, when the great toilet paper crash of 2020 happened, I didn't get burned too badly, but I'm about halfway through my stash, so hopefully that will last. But all joking aside, this is not good. People are asking when this was kind of going mainstream what the main fear is, and I just said economically this is going to be way more devastating than anything medically. The only way to kind of stop this is to do a big shutdown, which we're transitioning into. But I mean, when the economy grinds to a halt, which is what this is, everything quickly kind of falls apart. And so I think the government just passed that big stimulus bill today, and people are still digging in there, trying to see what it contains and how it's going to help. I doubt it's going to be enough. I mean, it's better than something, but this is not the 2008 recession. I don't even know if this is the Great Depression. This is uncharted territory, because the Great Depression, I think you had maybe like 25% of the workforce out of work. And you got to remember that was a kind of a gradual thing, right? It wasn't just like in a week you had that, it was a process, right? Here, I think I saw in the news, we may hit 30% unemployment all within like a month, right? That's a car crash. That's a head-on collision for the economy, and that is huge economic fallout. Just because there's no jobs, no one's spending any money. And real quickly, we're going to see here how the U.S. economy and the world economy can deal with that. and we will see. Take it day by day. Hopefully this doesn't last long, but there's reports that this may be. So make sure you, like a lot of people say, protect yourself. You get what you need, and you know, there's a balance between getting what you need and hoarding. Hoarding doesn't help anybody, but at the same time, can't blame anybody for doing so. But I would say we're looking probably another month or two before this really kind of settles down. I think this is going to become the new norm in many different ways. I don't know. I've heard talk that this corona may be like a yearly thing now, kind of like the seasonal flu, and I hope not. I don't know if complete shutdown like this is necessary. Sometimes the cure is worse than the disease, and we're still trying to figure that out. But if this goes like long term, we're gonna have drastic changes to the way we work and live in government, how it interacts with us. I hope it doesn't get to that point. We just got to try and get through this first to see what the fallout's going to be. But I think we're going to see a lot of businesses really downsize, really push towards going online. Being an educator, schools are closed across the country, and we've been spending this last week trying to convert our classrooms into digital only. I don't know how many I'm charter school, so it's kind of a mix of a business and public school. I don't know how many of those are going to be around anymore. The way they used to be. I would not be surprised if we really see homeschool get pushed hard after this, in that you can still get your education without going into a regular classroom like we all used to growing up. A lot of businesses now may not need an office anymore if you can just have people working from home, answering phone calls, answering emails, doing orders and stuff online. It just may be too dangerous, or it's just too unpredictable to have a centralized location with a lot of people working. I know that seems a little ridiculous right now, but again, what's to say this does not happen next year? If businesses survive this once, can they survive something like this again? It just may be wise not to put all your eggs in one basket, right? A lot of companies now are questioning if it's such a good idea to have the supply chain so focused in other countries, namely your China right now, because that really disrupts the supply chain. And I guess maybe see a lot of businesses moving production back home, which is good for us, but also, it's going to be a little bit more expensive to get things made. There may not be as much things as we're used to. This is really going to be a huge shift on our lives. I doubt it's going to be business as normal going forward, or at least it's going to be probably quite a bit of time before we maybe go back to the way things are. Anything big assembly like concerts, sports, festivals, fairs. I even saw, like I said, an article. Congress may have to adjourn, or they may have to meet in hazmat suits to vote, right? Well, maybe they'll just do all their debates and stuff online. This is really unprecedented. People say that all the time, but it's kind of true, and everyone's flying by seat of their pants trying to get things done. But like I said, just historically, this is a major event. And like I said, if you've been paying attention to the news, you probably saw this coming, but a lot of people didn't. But I don't know how that's possible, just because this is if you just had 2 ears and 2 eyes, you should have saw this coming. I guess people just like to dismiss things they don't understand, or maybe what was it, Reddit, or no, not Reddit, the Matrix Reddit, same thing, right? They want to say blue pilled, right? Just keep your head in the sand and just put those blinders on and not pay attention to the world around you. But there's people out there getting hurt, getting furloughed, fired, put on hiatus, and I don't know how many of those jobs are coming back. I don't know how many of those stores are going to be back and open, just because you can do everything online now, which is so much cheaper, easier. I'm not saying it's better, but it's doable. And because of that, I think that's what people are going to be, or businesses that are flexible are going to be doing. We will see. But anyway, like I said, I got a lot more time now, so I don't know if I can do a video every day like before. Not that people are watching, but I have the time now to do it more regularly, and I would like to do little updates and stuff like this. So get out there and, especially with all the social distancing, interact maybe with some people here and there, and just connect with the world. And probably see a lot more people doing the same because, you know, what else are you gonna do? You can only binge watch Walking Dead so often, right? So anyway, that's all for today. Hopefully put another video out tomorrow. But just some thoughts, like I said, on coronavirus, the pandemic, the changes we're all going through right now, and I think they're going to be sticky. And I think this is a turning point, kind of like 9/11, kind of like the recession of '08. It's going to be, before and after. There's going to be a change to the way our world is and how we live, and it's going to be visible, and it's going to be long lasting. So that's just it. Depressing, but everything's depressing right now. All right, failed entrepreneur, I'm out. I got stuff to do. I know you do too. And good to be back. I'll catch you later.